guys, what's up? It's Rachel back with another video, and in today's video, as you can tell, it's a little bit different. I am filming here in the kitchen because my husband's at work, and I don't know, I kind of just wanted to film somewhere different. It's really hot in my room right now, so that's why I come in here and turn the ceiling fan on because I don't want to turn the air on my dogs, but so that's why it looks different. You can see my living room in the background, whatever, but today's video, I am going to be doing a makeup haul. I have a lot of things to share with you guys. I have fragrances, I have just a little bit of everything, honestly. So, and my hair is in a lower ponytail. It looks like I'm bald, but I do have it up. But other than that, I don't think I have any updates in this video, except if you guys are new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you'd like, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and you can also hit that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the haul. And I'm sorry if this is annoying. I'm in a swivel chair, so I'll probably be doing that a lot throughout the video. Don't have much makeup on, and I look really weird. You can hear the beeping. I need to put a battery in the fire alarm, so sorry for that. But my foundation doesn't look that great right now. I didn't have a clean brush, and I didn't have a sponge on hand, so I had to use my hands. I just wanted to look a little bit put together, but it doesn't look that great. So the first thing I have here to share with you guys is a fragrance. This is the Marc Jacobs Daisy Love. This is what the box packaging looks like. I have always wanted this perfume. I've had a lot of those mini sizes of it, and I went through so many of them. So I decided to go ahead and get the full size of this. But this is what the bottle looks like. I don't know about you guys, but every time I get a fragrance, for the most part, unless they don't have it in stock, I always have to get the full size. I think the bottles just look nicer in the full size. I don't know. I understand if you want to try it out and stuff to get like a smaller size, but again, the bottles just look better to me in a full size. So this is what Daisy Love looks like. I know you guys have seen this before. This is a very well-loved fragrance here, especially on YouTube. I've heard so many people talk about it, and I know this is like a bestseller at Sephora and Ulta. So again, I wanted to go ahead and pick this up. I've wanted it for so long. The next fragrance that I have here to talk about is one that I'd always had an eye on. I had never smelled it, so I didn't know what it smelled like, but I went and smelled it in store, and I thought I'd go ahead and pick it up. This is from Valentino, and this is the Born in Roma one. This is like the original one. I know that they recently came out with a coral one, and I'm wanting to smell that one because I almost bought that one instead of this one. But this is what the box packaging looks like. This is a full size. Again, I just like full size bottles. And this is what the Valentino perfume looks like. Super pretty packaging. I just think these are beautiful bottles, but I wanted to pick up a couple more fragrances to add to my collection because I have been using the same, and honestly, the one in my collection that I grabbed for the most is probably the Ariana Grande ones. Those are just my favorite that I have. And I recently sold, what was it? I got rid of Flower Bomb. I sold it really cheap. Like, I had paid like $165 for it, and I sold it for like 60 bucks. And I just wasn't obsessed with Flower Bomb, so I decided to get a couple more fragrances to add to my collection. Again, this is the Valentino Born in Roma. I hope I'm saying that right. And this is the original one. They have different versions, but this is just the original. The next fragrance I have is actually not a full size because they didn't have the full size in stock when I was at Ulta. This is the Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream, and this is what the packaging looks like, the box packaging. And then this is what it looks like. This is just a 1 ounce bottle. I preferred to have just went ahead and got the full size because this was kind of expensive for how small that is. I don't know if you guys can tell how small it is, but again, it is a 1 ounce. This was like 60 some dollars. This is the price of a full-size Ariana Grande perfume. I understand like this is like the luxury side. This is also another one of my favorites, and I've always wanted it. I decided to go ahead and get the small size just because I wanted to have it in my collection. It smells really good if you guys haven't smelled it, which this is another one I'm sure you guys probably have. I mean, it's really well known. It's Marc Jacobs. Moving right along, I will go ahead and finish off some like perfume, like sprays, mist. I actually went to Victoria's Secret and I got Warm and Cozy. I picked up just the mist, and then I also picked up the Warm and Cozy body lotion. So this is what they look like. This is like my favorite scent from Victoria's Secret, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. When it comes to sprays and like that, but when it comes to their actual like fragrances, I was at the checkout and I saw that they had these little minis, and I decided to grab one of these. It is the Bombshell Seduction. Now, I have never smelled a bombshell fragrance from Victoria's Secret that I haven't liked. Like, I like every one of them. That's dangerous. These smell so good, and I thought this would be good to just throw in my purse. This is probably my favorite. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but this is what it looks like. So that is pretty much all of the fragrances and mists that I have to share with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the makeup products that I have here to share with you guys. So the first thing I think I want to talk about, let me go ahead and take it out of the box. I have been dying to play with this, but I haven't had time to film a haul. This is from Natasha Denona, and this is the Pastel Palette. This is the new palette that she has currently released. This retails for $65, so it's one of her mid-size palettes. It's not one of her large ones that are like $129. But this is what the inside of the palette looks like. You have really pretty pastel mattes and really pretty shimmers and metallics. Some of these shades have been in the Tropic palette, so if you're familiar with that palette or you own that palette, I think maybe this yellow and this really pretty blue. I actually sold my Tropic palette. I had paid $129 for it, and I sold it for a fair price on Poshmark. So let me go ahead and talk about that really fast. I have tried to sell my makeup around like where I live super cheap, and I just can't sell it. I don't know. I've sold some of it, not a lot of it, and I was selling it for like super cheap. Someone told me, why don't you try Poshmark? So I decided to do that. I've had really good luck with it, and I am really fair on the prices, like super cheap. A lot of the products that I have posted on Poshmark, they don't even look like they've hardly been touched. So really good deals. If you guys want to go and check out my Poshmark, definitely do so. My whole point of that was I sold my Tropic palette on Poshmark, and I think I sold it for like 50 or 60 bucks, like super cheap. But again, this is the Pastel Palette. Super excited to play with this. By the way, I didn't really like the quality of the Tropic palette. It just didn't work out well for me. But super excited to have this palette. These mid-sized palettes have always worked out really well for me, and I think this color story is just super pretty for the summertime. So really excited to have that. And again, I think there's only 2 shades that are in here that was from the Tropic palette. So it's this yellow one right here, this metallic, and then this metallic blue shade. So really pretty. This would be something really nice to grab during the Sephora VIB sale. I haven't participated in the sale as of yet, but I'm definitely going to. There's like a couple things I have my eye on. I'm sorry if you hear that. I need to put a battery in there. So the next things I want to talk about, these are from Mcgrath. I kept the boxes on these as well because I actually want to keep the boxes on these. I hope I'm saying this right, but this is the collab with Bridgerton. I have never watched the show, and people go crazy over it, so I definitely want to watch it. But this is the eyeshadow palette that they came out with. This was pretty pricey. If I'm not mistaken, this palette was $65, which I know it's a collab. It is Pat McGrath, and Pat McGrath is, you know, it's much more pricier. It does have like the Netflix thing on the back, like the show. This is what the palette looks like. Super pretty packaging. I don't really know what the show's about. I think don't they wear gowns? I'm sorry if I'm offending you if you just love Bridgerton. This is what the palette looks like. It does have some embossments in there. I don't know what these mean because I haven't watched the show. I just thought this was a really pretty color story, but there's some embossments there. From what I read, it was like, it's a drama. I think it's like a little bit nasty, but whatever. I don't know what it's like, the storyline. I don't know. I think she's trying to find a man. If I'm not mistaken, she tries to get a man or something. I don't know. Affairs, stuff like that. I don't know, but a lot of people really seem to love it. I just thought this collection was super pretty. I mean, how can you throw the boxes away to this? I mean, gorgeous. But that is the eyeshadow palette. And then they also come out with a blush palette in this collection as well. And this is the box packaging. And then when you open it up, I'm having a hard time opening it up. This is what it looks like when you open it up. And then you have 2 blushes in here and a really pretty highlighter that looks like it has glitter in it. So if you don't like glitter, be aware. But this is the 2 blushes and this is the highlighter. I have never tried Pat McGrath's blushes. I know she came up with a lot of them, really pretty, like these flower embossment blushes. I have never tried them, so I'm excited to go ahead and do so. But really pretty packaging. This makes me want to watch it. If you guys don't know, which if you're watching this video and you just love products and you love makeup, which if you found this video, you definitely have to love makeup. I know they're coming out with a second part like Pat McGrath is. It's another collection with Bridgerton, so that one looks super cute as well. But as I'm filming this video, it hasn't been released. I want to go ahead and pick that one up when it comes out. In my opinion, the eyeshadow palette looks a little too similar to this one, the second one that's coming out. But moving right along, I will go ahead and talk about this. This is a palette from Too Faced. I don't know why I kept the boxes on them because for this video, but I don't even know why I do that. Y'all don't care about seeing boxes. But this is the Too Faced. I think it's called the Too Femme eyeshadow palette. And it has like little butterflies all over it. This is a really pretty spring palette. And I'm pretty sure this was their spring collection. I didn't hear the best reviews on this palette. From what I heard, the pastel shades in here wasn't like the best ever. But this is what the actual eyeshadow palette looks like when you take it out. I hope you guys can see well. This is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. This sparkly mint color, it's so pretty, but this is what you have going on the inside. I don't know if it's showing how glittery the shades are. They look really pretty, but again, it didn't have the best reviews, but it has really pretty mattes and really pretty shimmers in here. So really excited to play with this. If anything, it'll be like a pretty sheer wash of color. Hopefully I can get this to work out really pretty for me. It is a really cute palette. We'll just go ahead and talk about this other Too Faced item. I have pretty much close to all of these little 10-pan palettes. Not too long ago, come out with another palette. This one is called the Major Love, and this is what the tin packaging looks like. And this is what it looks like on the inside. You have mattes and metallics. Really pretty. I have always loved the quality of these shadows when it comes to these tin palettes. I don't know, I collect these at this point. Really cute, especially if you love greens. Moving right along, I will go ahead and get this out of the way. This is such a random purchase, but I saw this palette a long time ago, and I always liked the color story of it. This is from Ofra Cosmetics, and I got a really good deal on this palette. I think I paid $15 for it because they were having some discounts. This is the To-Go palette. I think that's what it's called. I know they were putting this in like mystery boxes or something at one time, but this is what the packaging looks like. And I'll go ahead and take the little thing off. That way you can see the shades. But this is what it looks like. So you have eyeshadows right here, and you have a bronzer, a blush, and this is all a highlighter. You can mix them together or you can use them separate. These right here can be used as highlighters depending on your skin tone if you have a deeper skin tone. I thought this color story was just really pretty, and for 15 bucks, I didn't think you could pass it. This is what it looks like. I feel like this one's showing a lot lighter than what it actually looks like. This one is a really deep burgundy red, but really, really pretty. I'll go ahead and talk about this. I actually purchased this from Sephora. This is one of the Kilowatt highlighters from Fenty Beauty. I picked up the shade. Where is the shade? This one is called Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. So this is what the box packaging looks like. I saw Leora talk about this highlighter, and she swatched it, and it was so pretty. And I don't think I own any of these highlighters besides the ones I'm about to show you, but I've heard really good things about them. I just never really seen a color that was like, oh my god, I have to have that, because I have so many highlighters in my collection. It has to be unique at this point for me to want it. But this one is really unique. So again, Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. This is the Fenty Beauty packaging. I hope you guys can see. I don't know if I should have filmed in here or not. I don't know if the lighting's doing good. Like, I feel like my face is like washed out, like my whole body's washed out, but whatever. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So this is what it looks like. I don't even think you can see how pretty. No, you can't. If you don't own this highlighter, definitely go at least look at it and swatch it. Like, it's not even showing how pretty it is on camera. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Like, there's so much like glitter in this one on the right. So pretty. I just wish you guys could see it, but again, I did pick this up from Sephora. I think these are like around 40 bucks. But I also found two at, where did I get these? I got these from Ross. I found two of them at Ross. So these are the more colorful ones. I'm sure a lot of people didn't really buy these for full price, and I think that's why they ended up coming to like Ross and Marshalls and stuff. But this one is called 7-Day Weekend and Poolside, and this is what the packaging looks like. Now there's a lot of different things you can use these for, depending on your skin tone. If you just like colorful highlighters like that, go for it. But you can also use these on the eyes. You can do blush with some of them, but this is what it looks like. These are what the shades look like, but they're really pretty for the summer. I would actually use this one as a blush topper. You can use them as eyeshadows again, but really, really pretty. I also found this one at Ross. These were super cheap, by the way. They normally would retail for $40, and I think I got them for like $7.99 or something. This one is called Mimosa Sunrise and Sangria Sunset. Again, it does have the same packaging, and this one is really pretty. If you do have a deeper skin tone, you could definitely pull these off as highlights. This is really pretty again for eyeshadow, blush topper. Really, really pretty. I am so washed out. Moving right along, I picked up this little Juvia's Place quad. I picked this up from Ulta, and I do have one of these, and I actually really do like the quality. I already have the green one, but I wanted like the mint blue one, mint green, whatever you want to call it. So this one is called the Rebel Mint, and this is what the quad looks like. And here's what the shades look like. You have two mattes and two metallics. This is a really pretty all-in-one little quad. Really easy to use, and if you find a color scheme that you like, that you don't want to pay a lot of money for, but you'd like it every now and then, I would definitely go this way because the quality on these are nice. And like I said, what if you want like a mint, but you'd only use it in the summertime? This is the perfect way to go. The next thing I picked up is another ColourPop palette. Now guys, if you have been here on my channel and you watched my last 3 previous videos, I done a ColourPop collection, and that took me so long, and I feel like that's why I haven't really been filming a lot of videos, and I was so drained. That wasn't really fun for me to film. It wasn't. But I don't know what made me decide to film that. I just done it, and when I started it, I felt like I had to finish it before I could move on to something else. That's up on my channel if you guys want to see it, part 1, 2, and 3. It's all of my ColourPop products that I have, but I had to pick this up. If you know me and you know anything about me, I am a Star Wars fanatic. I love Star Wars. Me and my husband not too long ago, we actually watched them all over again, and some of them we just rewatched. I mean, I just love Star Wars. This is the Darth Vader palette, and this is what the packaging looks like. You know I have to keep the box packaging on this. This is what the eyeshadow palette looks like when you take it out. Really cute. I love Star Wars. And it says, I have you now, right here. And this is what the shadows look like. I feel like you guys have not really seen the true colors of these products because I filmed in here, and I apologize for that. But I hope you guys can kind of tell like what the colors are in these products. But this is what you have going on. I just had to pick this up because I'm such a ColourPop collector. But again, I'm also a Star Wars fanatic, so it's perfect. Really cool palette if you love Star Wars. Moving right along, I will go ahead and get this out of the way. I picked this one up from Marshall's. This is the BH Cosmetics So Extra Chai Latte. It's a high shine plumping lip gloss duo. This is super cute. Like, this doesn't look right on camera. It looks really bad on camera. Just take my word for it. It's really cute. It has like pink and purple sparkles, and it looks like a peachy color, but I think it looked really good on top of the other one. But this is what you have going on. I ended up paying $4.99 for this. I hope you guys can see, but that's what you have going on. Super cute. I know like BH Cosmetics is, I think they filed for bankruptcy, and then if I'm not mistaken, Makeup Revolution is taken over. That makes me so worried because I'm not a big fan of Makeup Revolution. I think they release too much, and I feel like a lot of what they release is just bad. I feel like it's cheap makeup. It's just not good. Nothing against cheap makeup, because you can go find like my foundations and stuff. I love L'Oreal and whatever, but I just feel like they're just like kids makeup for the most part. I do have a few things in my collection that I actually really do enjoy from Makeup Revolution, but for the most part, it's super just Claire's makeup. I don't know how that's going to affect BH Cosmetics because they have such a good formula when it comes to their eyeshadows, and I feel like if Makeup Revolution takes over, are they still going to use that formula, or are they going to use their crappy formulas? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I love BH Cosmetics. The next thing I have here to talk about, I actually picked this one up from Walmart. This is all over the place. So I have Sephora, I have Ulta, I have Victoria's Secret, I have Ross, I have Ofra Cosmetics. I mean, I picked up things everywhere. I picked this one up from Walmart. I initially wasn't going to pick this up because I was like, you will not use that. You do not need that. I saw it and I couldn't resist because it's super cute. This is from Wet n Wild, and this is the Care Bears palette. So this is called Caring Counts, and this is what the packaging looks like. Now, I've seen a lot of people talk about this, if they were going to pick it up or not, because it is a cutesy palette, and a lot of people tend to pick up cutesy palettes. That's just how it is. As of now, it is not released on Ulta. I've heard a lot of people have found it at Walmart. That's where I found mine at. So when you open it up, this is what you have going on. You have mattes, you have metallics, you have some shimmer shades, you have pressed glitters. You got some shadows in here that look like they're mattes, but it's those mattes that are infused with glitter, so that's supposed to help them blend out better. But some of these say that they're like face pigments because they will stain your eyes, and they have to put that on there because of that. This is what it looks like. Really cute color story, I will say that. I'm not the biggest fan of pressed glitters, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually like afraid to use them. Like, I've used them before, but I always feel like they irritate my eyes. It doesn't matter what type of pressed glitter I use, like from what brand, they always irritate my eyes. I think it's just a me thing, like especially when you try to remove pressed glitters, if you've ever tried to remove them. No, I hate doing it. This is a really cute palette. Really cute color story. When I seen it in person, I just couldn't resist, so I went ahead and picked it up. If you are curious about this palette, definitely go to Walmart. Check your local Walmart. Along with this palette, they do have so many more things in this collection. They have sponges, they have lip products, they have press-on nails, they have cosmetic bags. I mean, there's just so much. So if you don't want the palette and you just don't think you'll use the palette, I think you will find something in that collection that you will use, especially if you want to pick up something because you were just a Care Bears lover. Definitely check it out. The next palette, I picked this one up from Ulta. It's a collab with someone I'm not familiar with, so I am so sorry about that, but this is what the name is, and I guess this is what she looks like. I just thought the palette was just super fun and pretty. This is just something when I walk into Ulta, I don't know. I'm so drawn to like these colorful palettes and stuff. So this is what the actual palette looks like when you take it out of the box. I always get mad, like, Morphe, come on. I know you put her face here, but put her information and stuff on the back of the palettes. I've got so many Morphe collab palettes, and they'll put like their picture on the box instead of putting it on the palette. I don't know why they do that. This is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. Well, I'll give them that, so never mind. My apologies to Morphe. They actually put what's here, they put it in here, which I do like that. So this is what you have going on. You have really pretty matte metallics. You have some that look like they're going to be like a creamy putty texture because of like the swirls in it. I don't know until I try it, but you do have a lot of metallics in here, which I do love, but you also have a lot of mattes to back those metallics up. So this is what you have going on. Really, really pretty. Again, I don't know who this person is, but the palette is really, really pretty. I guess we'll go ahead and talk about these. I got some samples from Drunk Elephant. I'll just go ahead and get rid of those. I mean, I'll use them, but I don't think you guys really care about that. I love Drunk Elephant skincare. It's really nice, but it's really pricey. The rest of the things that I have here are all nails. So, not nail polish like the actual, like the ones you have to glue on. I actually like those. I wear them more often than you would think. I don't really show it on camera all the time that I wear them. If I'm really dressed up or something, I like to pop them on. I will go ahead and get these out of the way. A lot of these I picked up from Marshalls. Some of them not, but a lot of these were from Marshalls. So these were $4.99, and this is what they look like. The lighting is making these not look as great, but they're really pretty. They're like a rose gold, purpley color, but this is what they look like. They look so much better in person. I also picked these ones up. These were super cute. This was like a Valentine's Day collection, but this is what they look like. I also picked up these. These are really fun for the summer. Really pretty. I also loved these so much that I picked up 3. Here is what they look like. I love pink nails. I picked up 3. At that price, you can't beat it. Also, I picked these up. These were also from Marshalls. All of these that I've showed you so far are from Marshalls, but this is what they look like. These are shaped a little bit different. And then the last 2 pair I picked these up from Ulta, so they were pricier, but this is what they look like. I couldn't resist. These are so pretty, and I picked up 2 of them because I was obsessed. Super, super pretty. Gosh, I look so bad in this video. I am so sorry, but other than that, that is everything that I have here to share with you guys. That is all the makeup products that I have picked up here recently, fragrance-wise, nail-wise, a little bit of everything. I do have an Ulta order on the way, and I also will be, I'll probably buy some stuff during the VIB sale for Sephora. So if you guys want to see that, stay tuned because I will film a haul and show you guys like what I purchased. If you guys aren't familiar with my channel, if you look through it, most of them are hauls. I love to do hauls here. It's probably my favorite videos to watch on YouTube, like Ulta hauls, Sephora hauls, kind of just a little bit of everything. I love YouTube. I don't think I have any other updates in this video. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching and spending a little bit of your day here with me. Well, a lot. I know this is a long video, so I'll try to shorten it down, but thank you guys so much for watching. But before you go, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell below so you're notified every time I upload a video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.